In 1912, Central Europe buzzed with news of the coronation of a fresh face in Luxembourg's monarchy. Marie Adelaide, a youthful figure albeit lacking in experience, now wielded significant royal authority in the Grand Duchy. However, the situation remained precarious. Swiftly, she appointed PM Reuter as prime minister, who aligned closely with the Democratic coalition. This move relegated the far right to the opposition bench, prompting speculation about its implications for Europe. Rumors swirled regarding the Duchess's alleged pro-German sentiments, yet the trajectory of events remained uncertain. PM Reuter, the new Prime Minister of Luxembourg, swiftly allied with pro-German and pro-French factions within Parliament, forming a broad coalition to counter the influence of former far-right PM Fernand Blargny. This move garnered praise from Paris, while Germany's response remained subdued. Blargny condemned the new government as a betrayal of Luxembourg's identity, vehemently declaring Luxembourg as neither German nor French in his speeches. This political discord, compounded by the inexperienced monarch, plunged Luxembourg into a state of instability. On the 29th, tension gripped the world as the military Gazette, a German newspaper with evident military affiliations, released an article concerning Luxembourg. It specifically alleged that France was gearing up for a potential invasion of the small Grand Duchy. The paper presented photo evidence of French troop deployments and fortifications along their border with Luxembourg. This revelation escalated tensions significantly. In Luxembourg, the newspaper's reports sparked mixed reactions. While the paper asserted having concrete evidence, the far right alleged that Germany was manipulating the situation to sway the populace into seeking German protection. In response, Mr. Reuter's government swiftly convened a press conference, demanding explanations from both France and Germany regarding the concerning allegations. French Prime Minister Raymond issued a rebuttal to the German claims, insisting that clearer evidence was needed to substantiate the allegations. However, the military Gazette then presented aerial photographs depicting French troops stationed near the Luxembourgian border, alongside evidence of fortifications being constructed along the southern border of France. In response, PM Raymond reiterated his stance, dismissing the report as containing fake news. The French ambassador to Berlin supported this assertion, stating that the photographs depicted no wrongdoing by the French Republic. Instead, they argued that French troops were merely stationed along their borders, countering the presence of German forts in the region. Luxembourg found the French explanation satisfactory, but tensions remained palpable. However, after a few weeks, the international spotlight shifted dramatically as many world leaders either visited Japan or extended their condolences following the passing of Emperor Meiji. The conflict between France and Germany momentarily faded from the global stage. As July approached in Germany, calls for reform within the armed forces intensified, fueled by the publication of a new book by Field Marshal von Bayern, Prince and Heir of the Kingdom of Bavaria. Titled Supply Lines and Strategic Chokeholds, Unraveling the Art of War, the book enjoyed widespread success, particularly in Brandenburg, where it inspired hope and spurred demands for military reform from the populace. Thousands took to the streets, criticizing the army's inaction on reforms and expressing a profound lack of trust in the armed forces. In Bavaria, the prince was regarded as a beloved figure, with locals chanting for new leadership within the military. The outcome of these developments remained uncertain. Simultaneously, Georg von Hertling, serving as Minister of Economy, Minister of Labor Affairs, Vice-Chancellor and Vice-Chairman of the Zentrum, took to the streets to unveil ambitious infrastructure and investment plans for the German economy. The announcement promised significant investments spanning from east to west, revitalizing regions across the nation. Following personal discussions with the Kaiser, plans for the construction of new dockyards were also initiated, in accordance with the guidelines established by the Treaty of Madrid. Amidst these developments, not all was well, as a stalwart hero of Germany announced his resignation. Field Marshal Hermann von Eichhorn, after a lengthy period of dedicated service, declared his resignation in June of 1912. While his exact reasons remained unclear, he expressed in a written statement, "I have served the Reich in the mainland faithfully and well, as Field Marshal of the Empire and Defense Minister. Now my time in the army and in Germany is done." Eichhorn's legacy reverberated throughout history as one of success, dedication, and unwavering loyalty to the Reich. Swiftly, he received an offer to return to his beloved colony of Southwest Africa, where he would assume the role of governor. The new SPD leader, Ebert, adopted an offensive stance, campaigning alongside trade unions along the German coastlines of Pommern and Hanover. As a result, both the DFP and the DKP experienced slight declines in their voter base, with an increasing number of people drawn to the more centrist message put forth by Ebert. In a press conference in Berlin, the Chancellor took the stage alongside none other than the Prince of Bavaria. In his address, he proclaimed, "Peoples of the Reich, today I am pleased to announce the appointment of a new Minister of Defense, Prince Ruprecht von Bayern, heir to Bavaria and Field Marshal in the armed forces. His writings have not only inspired me, but also the people across Germany. I am confident that together with him, we will usher in a new era of reform and advance our defense capabilities. This is a momentous occasion. With a Bavarian prince now serving in the government in Berlin, Germany is further united. This demonstrates our unity and affirms that the Bavarian people are integral to Germany, to Berlin, and to this government. I extend a warm welcome to Herr Ruprecht in the government, and may a new era dawn." The people of Brandenburg cheered for the man whose books had sold countless copies, thrilled about his new appointment. Meanwhile, in Munich, a newfound sense of hope emerged. With Prince Ruprecht von Bayern appointed as Minister of Defense, the people of Bavaria took to the streets in jubilation, invigorated by his leadership capabilities and hopeful that he would guide the Reich's forces into a new era of modernization and into the 20th century. Alongside the announcement of a new Minister of Defense, news emerged regarding two new economic focuses of the Reich aimed at increasing military production in the economy. This initiative was particularly welcomed by many in the armed forces amidst the persistent issue of missing rifles. The SPD, under Abert's leadership, wasted no time and continued to capitalize on their recent campaigns by shifting their focus towards Hanover and the Rhineland, releasing a new publication of their newspaper. Their efforts proved partially successful as they managed to sway voters in Hanover, particularly those who had previously supported the NLP. However, Robert Friedberg, the chairman and leader of the National Liberal Party of Germany, remained conspicuously silent, causing significant damage to their popularity in Hanover. Conversely, the impact of the strike against the Zentrum was less severe in the Rhineland. In a mysterious turn of events, German troops were observed stationed in front of the military Gazette newspaper building, sparking a flurry of conspiracy theories about their intentions. Meanwhile, in the heart of Berlin, a dramatic scene unfolded as General von Mackensen pursued General von Francois, who had been ordered to be arrested. Speculation swirled that Francois' arrest was linked to his connections with the military Gazette, but to this day, the true motives behind these events remain unknown. As the one general fled and the other one followed, the scene in Berlin turned hot as a burning car would be found in an empty street of the capital. The only thing inside of the vehicle was a man, a shot general known by the name Francois. Thank you for joining us for this latest installment of the IAAR. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment to stay updated on the story. If you're interested in participating in this world as a player, follow the Discord link in the description. Until next time.